Here we are again, powerful ones, building our life transforming stories from where we left off yesterday. How do you create a stable datum? Simple. I am worthy of all my confessions. I change my life at will. I am the king of my system. I take control of my destiny. I break away from all disempowering thoughts, from all disempowering environmental conditions. I am being renewed. I renew my system. I renew myself on a daily basis. I am not just a dreamer of my destiny. I am the achiever of my destiny. Now, this is a central operating datum that you are creating, and you need to have it installed. This is how you upgrade your system. This is why it is not possible for any human being to change their destiny without the use of affirmations. And affirmations must be done over a period of time at a consistent pace, with a sense of belief, with a sense of seriousness, firmness. It must be rooted in the understanding that you who are making this affirmation are worthy. Should I repeat myself? One, it has to be done repeatedly over a period of time. It could be 3 weeks, it could be 1 month, it could be 3 months. It depends on how deep you are in the rabbit hole. All right. Now, in creating affirmations, you don't just pick affirmations from nowhere and just begin to apply them. No, you have to. That's the second point now. You have to pick an affirmation or a set of affirmation that connects with the weakness, the lie that is in your system that you are aware of that is stopping you. A person who feels unworthy, how do you know that you feel unworthy? It is this. You always want to achieve great things in order to prove yourself to the world. You are always out to make people feel that you are something. You are not doing things basically because you feel it is the right thing to do, but you are doing them because you want to prove a point. And then you also need things because you want to add to yourself. You want to upgrade your life by having certain things. So if you have extra money, your life will be upgraded. If you have certain kind of a spouse, a partner, your life is upgraded. If you have certain gadgets around you or certain clothes, you feel important. So when you dress very well, looking kinky, looking good, you walk down the street, you feel very important. When people are looking at you and, that is a sense of unworthiness. When a person feels a sense of unworthiness, sometimes they tend to overassert. Okay? They do things to get attention. They want people to comment, to say good things about them. If people don't say good things about them in a whole day, they feel very downcast. Okay? The other one of unworthiness is that you feel held back from certain things, from certain places. You don't feel you belong there because you're not worthy of that place. Certain things you think you don't belong with, certain levels of people, certain classes of people, certain things. You think, I'm not the type. It's not at my level. I'm not yet there. But you see, these are all lies that your system is telling you. Your human being is so powerful, is so special. If your body is the temple of the Almighty, so what is that thing that you cannot get, that you are unworthy of? You are worthy of the Almighty, but you are unworthy of created things. That is a sacrilege. You have just degraded, you have just downgraded the abode of the Almighty, the abode of the King. Repent. Okay, so if you are having these feelings, before you start jumping to all those high-rising affirmations of I am rich, I am beautiful, I am this, first of all, handle that unworthiness. This is why people complain that affirmations don't work. You have to first of all set your house in order. Make the affirmation that is meant to put an end to your feeling, that major thing that pulls you back. Right? Identify that thing. If you cannot do it, I will say this to you. My email is online. Send it to me. Let's share some stories and let's see how we can get at the root of your major bouncer, so that we can handle that bouncer with a positive affirmation that you can do. Remember, we always say that affirmation should be recorded in a playback device on your phone. Record it on your phone and then get an earpiece like this, or it could be the extended one, the one I've been using before. You've seen my former videos, and then play it back. And we have said it has to be over a period of time, and there is a consistency to it. Mind likes consistency. Play it at certain times. The best time to play it is when you feel down, when you are downcast. Maybe you are not feeling happy, or maybe when you are feeling sleepy, when you are feeling somehow you are just not present in your system. It means at that time that you are lapsing into the theta brainwave mode. That is the time affirmations can really sink into your subconscious. You play it, but then the most important time, I said, is that you play it before you go to bed. The last thing you hear as you sink into sleep. And as you are waking up in the morning, the first thing you play it. Now, you may not play it, you may also say it. You can be, as you are going to bed, it's about consistency and faith. Belief, a sense of worthiness. So as you are just waking up, you can rise with the affirmation. But most times, when you are just rising from sleep, you are coming straight from delta to theta, from theta to alpha. And at the alpha brainwave mode, you remember your life stories. Remember that things are not working for you. Remember that you are poor. You remember that you are backward. All those things start rushing at you. And then your day is calibrated to continue the past. But if you go to that theta brainwave mode, when you are still okay, when nothing has entered, you've not come to the reality, so to say, of your present life, then you can begin to speak from there. But the thing is that you are not able to do that because there is a habit that just as you pump up, you come straight to the alpha brainwave mode and you start remembering your life. Things are not working for me. How come I'm just waking up like, God, when will you save my life? It doesn't work that way. So that's why I say play that tape. When you start playing, the time will come when you now have a mindset of awareness. You get to that state of awareness that you don't even need to play it. You are waking up. As you are getting to that point of your first conscious moment, you remember your affirmation. You start saying them to yourself and you wake up with it. When that's really happening to you, you are transforming your life. Then when you have used that to handle your sense of unworthiness, you used to handle the bouncer that bounces you from the life you want to accept as a confession, then it is done. All you need to now do is to watch out for things that dissipate you, things that destroy your effort at development. Because, like I said in one of my other videos in the past, that temptations will always come. Life will test you. There are people that are in your life that were brought into your life by life in order for you to learn the lesson of the next phase. They're always there. You have to pass the test. If you don't pass that test, you won't go to the next level. When you pass that test, the next thing is manifestations. Manifestations begin to happen without you even knowing how it happened. That is the moment of magic. That is when it looks as if there is a sense of synchronicity and serendipity begin to happen around you and is beyond you. Some people will think that you did juju. That is it. The juju you actually did was that you worked on those sense of unworthiness, those sense of I am not good enough, I don't deserve it. You've taken care of that clean. Now, when you begin to come up to the affirmations that are data of worthiness, you sort it. Your system will easily pull them in and work with them. So the stable datum of your life is that story that is meant to transform and change the negative aspect of your life, to turn your story around. You can have the stable datum in the areas of relationship. You can have it in career. You can have it in spirituality. You can have it everywhere. But you see, you have to believe it. Now, you are making a statement about your life At this moment of you making that statement, it is not true. Your life experiences don't point to it. Okay? Everything around you is saying this is a lie. The reason you are creating that story now is because you want to change all those things that are in your life. Now you want to convert them to the lie that they are. Therefore, you create a story that is directly opposite to them. If, for instance, you are a habitual flirt, your stable datum will be, I am a loyal lover. I stick to my love, to my wife, to my husband, to my girlfriend. She is all, he is all that matters to me. I see her, I see him as the center of my romantic universe. Nothing else counts but she or he. Now, that is a lie at the moment of your speaking. Okay? A lot of the time, stable data are not true. People will see you and say, don't mind that he's a hypocrite. He's pretending to be what he's not. But you see, this is where the saying, fake it until you make it make sense. But in this case, you are not faking it. You are saying this thing because you are committing to making that transformation. Therefore, you will have to, don't start with willpower, trying to use force to change it. It won't work. Find a way around it, which is to say, okay, what are those bouncers that are keeping me from getting to where I belong, where I intend to be? And then you got it. Oh, this is it. Now you begin to create that stable datum that solves the problem. This could take another 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, it doesn't matter, but work on it consistently. Now, the second part that will help your stable datum to work is that you must commit to patience. If you are not patient, you are about to lose another 4 or 5 years of your life, because you cannot wait for 3 months to transform your life, but you want it to happen right now, and you are not willing to do the work it takes for just 3 months and say, forget it, it's not gonna, I don't have that time, I want something that will do it now. You will not find that thing.